So welcome back. I kind of stopped spinning there for a few days, went to carry on crafting. I've got a whole video on it if you're interested. But I've come back and I had some of the World of Wool Golden Fleece, the white or the creamy one, and I've plied it up with this one in the end because I was going to do, it was sort of a green, but it was quite a sheeny one and I thought it might not hold the wool so well. So here we are, it's all done, skeined up. Quite happy with the amount. I feel because I've got it a little bit thinner, it feels like I'm getting more out of it, but still heavy overspin, all the little twisty bits. Thank you so much for everyone's comments to help with the overspin and with the spinning. Everyone is so helpful. So it's fantastic. So I've done that one. I did that one last night. That's my book I'm reading. I'm really enjoying it, actually. Green Teeth. It's about a Jenny. She's a creature that lives in a lake. But yeah, really, really good. And I've managed to put all my crystals out there. They look really good because you need to let them get a bit of moonlight, I think. So that's why I've put them all there. I might put them all sort of along the front. So I'm going to open up the next World of Wool packet, which I'm a bit late on. This one can go up here with my pile that's growing. I do need to wash all of these, so I will wash them all at some point. So the next one that I missed was the 14th of July. I've had my son's 21st birthday and his graduation, and carry on crafting, so that's why we've been so busy. So that was Simplicity, was the creamy white one. So this is Espionage, so let's get that out. Ooh, now that's nice colours. You can't see it there. There we go. Wow, that's a strong purple and nice pinks and greys. That's unusual. I like that. And so it's got a mix. Let's just find the end. I've opened the wrong bit there. Where's the end? I just like to untwist it a bit for you. Oh, I feel, do you know, I am going to card it first. People have said to card it first. I am going to card it first and then mix up this a bit more because I'm not the best spinner. Oh, that would be a good one to card up, actually, because that will get a better blend in of that stuff. Otherwise, you can see me splitting it like that, and then just having that sort of clumped up in there. So that will be a good one to card up first. So it is, oh, what on earth is that? 50% space dyed wool, 40% Corridale, 10% sari silk. So I imagine that's the sari silk bit. Space dyed, I think it's just referring to the colour, because it's greys and purples. Right, so we'll card up this one first today. Here's my little carder, and I've done the first bit. Let's go in a bit so you can see. It's blended it so much better. Even front and back. Looks quite even. I mean, my carder's tiny. I got it second hand for about £150 off eBay. It was so good. But so that's the undone bit, just to show you the difference. I will definitely with this one find this a lot easier. There's a lot of these silky bits that are quite lumpy, so I'm really pleased actually. I'll carry on and do that part. So here it is as I'm spinning it up. It's really think the word is slubby. I'm just going with it. It's not as easy as I thought, but I am finding it easier to do it less drafted, actually, with more in my hand, and it sort of gathers it out easier. Moderate. Not sure whether I'm enjoying it, but it's a nice colour. I like the little bits of pink in it and the purple. There it is, all done. Slubby, twisted, over twisted, but it is done. I found it quite difficult. The good thing is that I have to leave it overnight, so I can't do any more spinning. So I do like spinning from that point of view. It makes you slow down and do things properly. So yeah, pleased that one's done. Next up is this one, the Merino, Tussar Silk and Alpaca from one of the World of Wool Advents, which I'm doing in between the Golden Fleece, because the Golden Fleece is only sort of 6 packets. So I'm carding this one up. Not much difference if you look between the carded one on the right and the slithers, but I still think it helps. So I'm still going to do it. And as I briefly put in the words, I like to feed it from the top. With the carder, it's quicker, basically, and it does the job I want it to do. This is me plying. So this is the next morning, plying that purpley pinky one, so it's got lots of bits in it. The plying's really lovely and easy, and I had a nice grey that I plied it with. I'll show you the grey. I did think about putting it with a purple, which maybe I should have done, and it would have been a bit more colourful, because it's quite sort of a, see, I plied it with that one. But very happy it's done, and it's finished. I'm going to put it in the pile with the others that I am still going to wash at some point. Look at that. That is the most consistent I've been so far for me. Oops. It's not that fine. I know it's not that fine, but that's really neat for me. And that is that one that I've carded up first. Right, I'm going to stop for tonight because I'm getting tired. Let's hope I can still do the same in the morning. Here we are the next day. Still fairly consistent. Every now and again it gets a little bit bigger. Someone said, why'd you wear an apron? This is why, because it goes everywhere, all over me, because that's the sort of leg I lead it in, and I just can't be bothered to get my apron this morning. But yeah, it's taking a long time because I'm doing it, like, getting better at doing it finer, so it's taking me quite a long time to do. There we are, not bad. I'm just going to pop it away with this one because I can't do anything with it until tomorrow because I've got to let it rest. So perfect. It's a bit later on in the day, but I've come back and I've done it, and I've plied it up. That's probably the best, thinnest one I've done yet. Really quite neat. Don't know if you can see. Yeah, so gonna just put that on the niddy noddy and show you it all curled, all put in a skein. Here are these wools all washed. The ones I showed you, they were sort of done up in a skein, so I've undone them and washed them all. They've relaxed quite a bit. Someone did say you could hang weights on them, and that's an option. I watched a video by Gillian Eve, and she said if you're making a garment, don't hang weights, because when you wash it, the garment will then shrink back up again. But for what I use them for, I could definitely hang weights on them. You're quite right. But yeah, I'll just put them into skeins, but they've definitely relaxed quite a lot. That one hasn't. But yeah, I'll twist them up. done, skeined up. Oh, they look so pretty. I'm really happy because they've definitely relaxed quite a bit. I can see that one has, and that one. Yeah, I'll probably just look at them like this for a bit. We're having such sunny days at the moment. Like it's 9 in the morning. The dogs are out. Don't think you can see Gracie. What are you doing? Hello. What are you doing? Got your own little route. Enjoying the sunshine. Grass is dead, but that doesn't matter. That will grow back. You good girl? Reset the ears. Dachshund reset. Good girl. I forgot to say as well that when you wash them, they bloom up a bit. So they do look a bit bigger and a bit puffier, so that's really good. So I'm just going to put this on the niddy noddy now. All put on, and yes, it's got some sort of tension in it, but definitely I think when I wash it, this is by far the most consistent. Who knew? Practice, hey? Practice helps. Really happy with this one. So these are the kind of sheep I make. That's a wool that I spun a while ago. I'm making a dragon. That's going to be a mini video on my channel. I'm still going on with the dragon. But for some of these ones, I think I'm going to start weaving a picture. I think especially this would make a great meadow on a picture that you weave. I watch Spruce and Linen, and she does really good picture weaving, so we're going to start that in this one and open up the next World of Wool golden fleece in a sec. So this is stage 15, the 19th of July. Enjoy it. It's a springy blend with a good amount of sheen and good to handle. That should be good for me. It's an easy spin. It's Blueface Leicester, Shetland and Tusser silk. Oh, it's this colour again. That's interesting. So that's really similar to the one we had the other day. Let's find the end. So 50% Blueface Leicester, 40% Shetland, 10% Tusser silk. I must admit I can't. Oh yeah, is that the sheen of the silk? It feels lovely. Will I card it up first? I think I will, because carding that green one we've just done really helped. I've just twisted it up, just so you can see it twisted up. Still looks quite over twisted, but we'll wash that. I want to wash it now, but I'll wait because I wash quite a few together. I'll wash these ones together. But yeah, that's the next one for me to card up. But I might just start weaving, get my weaving loom out and start that first. Just reread the end of this, and it says the colour combination is unusual and could give a striking yarn if the spinner intended. So I should imagine that's the way in which you draft it. As a beginner, I would just do anything I can to make it easy. So we'll see what colour I get out of this. Here it is carded. I know it might affect the colours, but I really think it's going to help me having it carded up like this. Got to choose a base yarn for it, and here's my little loom. This was from World of Wool from a kit, and I had to remember how to do the warp thing. And the first lot of green is on. Looks really good, really happy with it.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front.
Just wanted to bring it out into the light to show you because I've got my blinds down in my office. So that's the grass bit. I'm going to do a light bit at the top for sky, which I don't have any, so I'm going to get that done next, I think. I found this one in my stash out the back, which is another World of Wool one. I'm going to go with it. It's got shiny bits in it, but I think it would look really nice. So I'm going to spin that one up next.
Hold this vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
There's this blue one all done relatively quickly because it was fairly thick. I hope it's not going to look too chunky compared to that one. There is a bit of a difference, but yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll pop it in there for the sky. That didn't take long because it was nice and chunky. They say if you start to go too thin all the time, you find it really hard to go back to chunky spinning. No problem with me at the moment still, so obviously I'm not really that thin yet. But yeah, that was quick and it looks lovely. This is where I've got up to. I've done the blue, put it all in, really happy with it. It's got a sparkle. I really don't think, no, you can't see the sparkle at all. And then I've been inspired on here to do something to do with, this is a fused glass beaded workshop I did. I don't know if you can see it all clearly, yeah. When I went to Carry On Crafting, I will link the video at the end if you want to see how we did this. But I'm so happy with it. It's so pretty. So I'm inspired to do sort of a tree or two. And then I also did an embroidery workshop. So I'm going to do some embroidery into the top of the tree as well. So this is just showing you some of the things I'm going to do with my spun wool. So I've got this, got my sheep, and then these two that I talked about towards the end. So I've got 200 grams worth, because Deborah asked, why do I ply it onto wool yarn? Well, normally most people will spin a stretch and then ply it onto another stretch, basically, of spun wool, because it will strengthen it and help it from, stop it from unspinning, I suppose. So I'm going to do two of these and then ply these together and then try and crochet something with this. So yeah, thank you for everyone's help and advice. Please do, if you see any things I'm doing wrong, just put it down below. I am open to all comments. Thank you so much. And yeah, see you in about another week to 10 days to see how we're going. Thanks for watching. See you soon.